is Glennis. I am 20 years old. I'm single.
I'm 20 years old.
I'm Aaron, I'm 26.
I've been married for 22, nearly 23 years to Sam.
Ali, I'm 20 years old.
27 years old and I am in a relationship.
I am in a relationship.
I'm 28.
I'm 53.
I'm married.
Hi, my name's Julius.
I'm in a relationship.
My name's Beth.
I'm in a relationship.
And my name's Sharon Perry.
My name's Kelly.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Oh, I don't know. When is it?
Sunday?
This Sunday?
We're going to a Japanese South American restaurant in the city.
I'll be at church because it's on Sunday.
I think we're just gonna have a nice dinner. Probably meet in one co.
Oh crap, what are we doing?
What did you do for your first date?
Like officially we went to a picnic in Observatory Hill. We had a platter and a chessboard that we didn't get to play. Spent 45 minutes taking photos.
My ideal first date is for them to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. I don't care where we go, just so long as I feel special.
Whatever Julia said, rewind to play it back.
What's your biggest insecurity when it comes to being in a relationship?
Trusting them with their feelings.
That my family won't like my significant other.
Being jealous.
Probably my weight.
Getting like approval from the most important people in her life.
When do you feel most loved?
Going out and spending quality time together.
You want to spend time with me? If you bring me coffee without me asking.
So Rachel's pretty creative sometimes. So like what she'll do is she'll put together like these cards, or like she'll get a picture, like a little message, like a little love note. That always makes me feel a little bit special.
I love when we're in a crowd of people and I look across the room and Sam looks at me and I know he's looking at me like he loves me. So it's those moments. It's not like the flowers and the music. It's not those sort of things. It's in the really simple things. I'll just tell you that the people behind the camera are crying.
Do you think it's important to have relationship mentoring or coaching?
Oh, absolutely.
Always need an outside perspective on your relationship and your individual feelings.
To help you, and you don't know everything. You have to be humble enough to learn and be better.
For accountability.
What's a deal breaker in a relationship?
You aren't decisive. But no, indecisive with your feelings. It's just like, come on, I need a man that knows what's good.
I really truly wanted to have children, and I wouldn't have entered into a relationship with someone who didn't want to have children.
Just the lack or absence of self-awareness or plain immaturity.
Most important boundaries in a relationship?
Where's your line? Is it a no sex before marriage? In terms of spiritual, definitely be of the same faith. It's not a date to convert situation at all. You need to both at least believe in God. The depths of that can be nurtured over time.
I think you know what the boundaries are. Do I have to say it? Don't touch me until we're married.
Don't get into these deep spiritual things with each other, because can I tell you, as you grow together more spiritually, guess what else you're going to want to go and do physically as well.
Yeah, keeping your friends and keeping your own vision and your own dream, and you've got to pursue God for yourself.
You have a journey together with Christ, but as long as you're not impeding on your individual journeys with Christ.
Each person in the relationship has their own individual spiritual journey that they work on together.
What are your thoughts on online dating?
I actually don't. I'm not opposed to it. I think we live in a very digital and technical world. I just think you just need to be careful.
Everyone's intention on there isn't the same.
Do it. I met my boyfriend through Bumble, which is a online dating app.
I think for people that are trying online dating, I think there's other means as well, like maybe join a book club or join another Connect group. And if you meet someone online in a dating service, it's like you know them for like that interaction you've had, but you know what are their friends like?
I know that it works for some, but it's not for me.
What does intimacy mean to you?
Wow, what a curveball.
Have you ever seen The Love Guru? Into me, I see means intimacy.
It's about someone knowing your stuff, knowing how you react to things.
What role does prayer play in your relationship?
For me, prayer is involving God into your relationship. It's not just you two, and we always want to keep him in the loop. It's a three-way relationship. Wait, is that right? God is in the center of our relationship.
Prayer is one form of making sure God's at the center of your relationship.
Social media and relationships. Comment, go.
I personally don't feel the need to broadcast a relationship online. However, it's a way for people to understand and be part of your world if you're interested in that.
Social media does not play a big role in my relationship. Myself and my partner don't feel the need to kind of broadcast because we don't find validation in a relationship that way.
You have to tread very carefully since there's a lot of young people whose minds are always about social media.
At the same time, there's also people who show godly relationships and how it works on social media.
What are you gonna do if it doesn't work out? Then you have to delete your whole profile and it's just gonna be a long, sad scroll. Or like, why do you feel the need that you need to share everything about your oh, this is my girlfriend and who I am well pleased?
As long as they're adding value and they're not being demeaning to anybody.
What are your thoughts on remaining in a position of purity?
Purity also is not just in a physical sense, but it's also in a spiritual sense. Keeping pure thoughts.
Virginity is a spirit. It's the spirit of virginity. It's the spirit of us keeping ourselves separate. And that's all virginity means, is that you're off the market, that you're separate. Take away the word stop and put the word wait there. Wait, wait, wait.
I already have a list of my boundaries and submit them to God and have the Holy Spirit help me to stay true to them.
What are some things that you and Rach do to keep things fresh?
I like doing things all the time, but it's really spare of the moment. Have little goals if you want a project or if you're thinking about doing something.
I think random acts of kindness and surprises are really interesting and keep a relationship fresh.
Do you have any other thoughts on dating, relationships, Jesus?
My advice is to not be desperate.
Don't be intimidated by the different levels you may be at. The word says that we need to be evenly yoked, and that can sometimes be interpreted as on the same walk together, but we know that everyone's journey is different with God.
You need to know who you are as a person. I think it's an unfair thing to do if you're still trying to find yourself.
Love isn't transactional, it's sacrificial.
God is at the center of our relationship, and all relationships, or should be.
Period.